Welcome to our circuit projects. I'm Louisa.
And I'm Eitan.
Our display was originally supposed to be a haunted house, but as we kept working on it, we decided to change our idea into a girl's bedroom.
Our project contains 2 lights and a motor.
We have a vibrating motor that represents an alarm shaking, an overhead light, and the night table that connects to the motor into a parallel circuit.
We use a tool called Little Bits so we don't have to fully assemble every circuit. The Little Bits include switches, wires, and possibly even motors.
As a literary component to this display, we have both written flash fiction pieces.
They are about the girl you see in this bed. Now we'll read them to you. First is mine. It is titled, Time to Go to School. Ring, ring. I quickly sit up on my bed, gasping for air. I feel my forehead beginning to sweat from the anxiety that's pumping through my chest. Without even looking at the clock, I knew my anxiety was valid. I quickly turn and a horrid look covers my face. The clock is shaking as the red glowing letters read out 7:50 a.m., the exact time I should be walking out the door.
Mine is titled The Alarm of Horror. Ring, ring. Liliana James is what I woke up to, with alarms ringing and vibrating. I looked at my clock and it was almost 7:45. I wanted to get out of bed and get ready for school, but I didn't want to go out in public anymore. I felt my lips tighten into a frown. I tried to flip my lips up, but they wouldn't budge. I can't control my feelings. Mom doesn't know what happened last night, why I was so tired and overslept. If she did, she'd tell me not to go to school and be so supportive, but then Dad would just about kill me. I closed my eyes for a millisecond, and flashbacks immediately popped into my mind. I felt like someone's cold fingers were running down my spine. I pulled my blue blanket over my head to shield myself from the horrible reality of the world. I don't even feel like a kid anymore. Why do I have to worry about all this? I hugged myself and ran my fingers out my arms. I felt goosebumps galore. I looked at my white wall that I drew on when I was 5. It had rainbows and hearts on it. I also painted the sides purple. I giggled at my idiotic choices, but immediately returned to my sadness. I didn't feel like I fit in my skin anymore. I couldn't bring myself to go to school today. I made a noise in my throat to make myself sound stuffy. Liliana, my mom screamed again. I looked around the room in panic and spotted an old makeup sponge with some foundation I was testing. It was anything but my color, so I blotted it on and looked in my mirror. I looked like a corpse. Perfect. I'm sick, I shouted.
Thanks for listening to our script. Do you have any questions
or comments? So this is our schematic, and it shows all of the circuits we have here,
which are 2 in total.
Yeah, but this one has 2 components because it's a parallel circuit, which means that it has like 2 things but connected by 1 switch. So the 2 things are this light from the night table and the motor, which is the alarm. And then there's the overhead light circuit, which is right here. And yeah.
And these symbols, so the X
is the
over
light.
Here represents the light. So we have 2 lights, which are here and here. The M represents the motor, which we have run one. It's hidden here.
Right. Yeah. And then
the battery.
The switches.
No, the battery. Oh, the switch. The switch. My bad.
And this is the switches.
We have
and
2
on
switches.
Here, these are the switches.
No, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. And then there's the batteries, which you see here and here. And then there's the wires,
which is like